We're now going to move on to arithmetic operators. So we're going to do some arithmetic to our series. So these are all the built-in arithmetic operators in Python. So again, we're going to use our salary series. And what we're going to do here is just go ahead and do a simple arithmetic operation. We're going to add 100,000 with just plus 100,000. So what this does is actually pretty cool. It adds 100,000 to every single value in the series. So this is called a vectorized operation when it happens to all of the values in the series without the explicit writing of a for loop. So if this was a Python list, you'd have to iterate over every single value in your list and add 100,000 to it. But with pandas, also with NumPy, you can just have a sum arithmetic operator and then whatever number you want to add to it, and it'll do it to every single value. So that's very cool. It doesn't matter if it's, so any of these will work the same way. You know, we can subtract, let's say 50,000 from each one. Of course, people with less than that will have a negative salary at this point. If you only want to have the head, you'll have to wrap this whole thing in parentheses and then do dot head, just so that the order of operations, this happens first, and then we apply the head method to that resulting series. So this, again, it creates a brand new series. It doesn't change the underlying series. That's still the same. So you have to save this to a variable if you want to keep that new series. Otherwise, you'll just display it in the screen and you won't have access to it again. All right, so all of the arithmetic operators work the same way. You can go ahead and test them out. Multiplication, division, floor division, exponentiation, the modular operator, and it'll apply to every single value. So I actually misspoke in the previous video. I said we're going to move on to methods, and that's what the name of this chapter is, numeric series methods. So we haven't quite got to the methods part yet. We will very soon, but we're first focusing on these operators, which are very important to know and very fundamental to pandas. So the takeaway here is that using one of the arithmetic operators gets applied, that operation gets applied to every single value in that series. This is called vectorization, which again means the operation happens to every single value in that series without the explicit writing of a for loop. So it happens very fast underneath the hood. Pandas is doing a lot of this, kind of magic for you, and it's all with just one simple, call over here, or one simple use of an operator.